Hey there guys, so I just wanted to give this quick little announcement before the video starts. So this video was recorded 2 nights ago, so you can see I'm wearing a different shirt than I was in that video. So yeah, basically, and I just recorded it and wanted to upload it briefly. And yes, I know for a fact there's been more movie news updates. I know for a fact for HBO Go, they're doing a same day premiere thing. So, we're going to get the movies that are supposed to be on HBO Max that were supposed to come out this year, but now they are coming out in theaters, also on HBO Max. So there is if you guys want me to react to that video, the same day premiere trailer, and, talk about it, how I feel about it, and something like that. So just let me know in the comment section down below of this video, and I will hopefully get to that video when I can. But other than that, enjoy the video. Hey there guys, what's going on? It's your boy Alex, and welcome back to another video of the Brave Lionheart channel. Yeah, I know, I've been kind of thinking of doing another one, and I know I said that at the end of my last video, I would get a character bio for characters from the first 2 episodes of my Yu-Gi-Oh series. I'm still working on that, by the way, and working on other stuff at the moment. But I figured I'd do something also new to the channel that I figured you guys might be interested in. So I figured I'd start covering some movie news. And I know a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers have been doing that too. So I figured I'd jump on the bandwagon too. And that, of course, is why for today's movie news, we got some exciting ones. Well, of course, it's already been talked about, but I figured I'd talk about it and give you my personal thoughts and experience on this as well. So, of course, for today's movie news, well, first off, we have two, of course, that I want to talk about. One, of course, is the Mortal Kombat 2021 R-rated reboot that we're getting this year, which I am very, very excited to be seeing when it comes out. Though, of course, when the theaters come back, I'll be able to see it. But then again, we do have HBO Max, and most of the Warner Brothers films that were supposed to come out this year are coming onto the HBO Max streaming series and whatnot. But also, we do have other movie news, which, of course, is the updated news plus another news for it, which, of course, is the updated version of Willys Wonderland. Yeah, the horror movie that's supposed to be like Five Nights at Freddy's, but with Nicolas Cage and Chuck E. Cheese, Disneyland animatronics that are killing people, and he has to stop them. But I figured I'd go in order, so we're going to start off with the movie news with Mortal Kombat, and I'm going to give you my own personal thoughts on how I feel about it. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, also, sorry if I slur my words a bit, guys. As you can see behind my window, I am recording this very late so I can get this posted on a certain day next week, and I will be doing a lot of editing for it, so you can probably tell that I'm slurring a lot, and plus I also ate dinner, so it's kind of crazy. But anyway, let's just get started. Alright, so first off, I really wanted to talk about this logo that could possibly be the logo for the movie, which I really do like this logo, honestly. Really nice gold plating on the letters and on the dragon symbol. And I really do like the red eye that's glowing in the middle of the dragon's eye. Really brings out the whole thing. Now, I don't really know per se if this is actually going to be the logo for the movie when it comes out. But honestly, if this really was the logo, it looks really freaking good. And honestly, they better play the techno theme again when they bring out this reboot. Nah, you guys don't care about logos or how they look. You guys care about characters and what their costumes look like. Well, it just so happens, people, we got the costumes right here. And let's take a look. Why don't we start off with the main man, or main men, of course. I'm, of course, talking about Kung Lao and Liu Kang. And I gotta say, even though I did get a word on an update when I looked this up in the Entertainment Weekly article about it, yeah, that's where this is from. The image is from, and from another image that I found in the Entertainment Weekly about it. They are going for like a low budget kind of thing going on, which is why the costumes are the way they look. And of course, they want to get as much as they can for like the visuals and fatalities all. Honestly, I really do like the costumes here. Really simple, but I really do like the way they look. Definitely going for the old school like video game costumes a bit. And also, I do like the little fireball effects coming out of Liu Kang's hands. Though, hopefully, the CGI in the movie for it will be good. But oh, how could I forget the old Fire and Ice? That's right, baby. Scorpion and frickin' Sub-Zero. Now, I was going to save these two last just to make it interesting before we get to the next movie, but I figured I'd get these out of the way considering this is probably going to be a longer video. I'm not too sure about that, but we'll see how it goes during editing. And also, I know there's probably a lot of people out there that are big Scorpion and Sub-Zero fans, so this one's for you guys. So yeah, I wanted to start off showing with this in their normal state because there is also an article about like what the first 10 minutes of the Mortal Kombat reboot might be about. Though, not sure if it's real, but we'll see what happens. So, interesting fun fact before we move on to what Sub-Zero will look like. Sadly, we don't have a look at Scorpion yet, though when the movie comes out, I'm pretty sure his costume's going to look awesome. Then again, we actually might get a look at Scorpion before the movie comes out. Again, these are still being leaked out, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, interesting fun fact. The first 10 minutes we found out is, of course, it's going to start in feudal Japan with, of course, the original brother of Sub-Zero, Baihan or Bihan, and Hattori Hanzo as Scorpion, pretty much getting into a bloody hand-to-hand combat battle and a lot of people dying before they, get their supernatural powers. Now, of course, let's also look at Sub-Zero, and I gotta say, even though we can't see his full mask, I really do like this look, and I like that he's forming like what looks like a little ice blade or maybe like a big ice sword that it looks like he's gonna impale Scorpion with or someone else that he's fighting. We'll see what happens when the movie comes out. And now we come to Major Jackson Bridge, aka Jax, and already they're putting him in the metal arms, which I really do like. Though, I know for a fact in the Mortal Kombat animated film we got, Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge, he did not have the metal arms, but he did get his arms ripped off by Goro, so maybe after that he got the metal arms. And I kind of thought at first we are going to get like an origin story for like how Jax got the metal arms or something. I know for a fact it was something in like the original storyline that Kano was the one that ripped Jax's arms off. And I don't know if that's possible, and we're probably just going to see him with the metal arms, which I really do like. That's the fact that they're bringing that Jax in. And the CGI on the arms looks really good. See, of course, this is where most of their budget for, like, when they wanted to go for a low budget, where it could go into the visuals and, of course, again, the fatalities. But, of course, where would Jax be without his partner in crime, Sonya Blade? That Veronica Vaughn. Sorry, I got the 90s Mortal Kombat movie on my mind. Oh, and it looks in this image that she's kicking the crap out of Kano. Speaking of Kano, of course. Yeah, not the best looking Kano now that I think about it. I do like the fact that they didn't go with the whole big goofy robotic eye like in the 90s Mortal Kombat movie we got. Though, again, I really did like the performance that was given in that movie. The actor that played Kano in that, really good with a thick Australian accent. And that line, hello, baby. Did you miss me? Honestly, one of the best lines Kano has ever had in a movie. Just something like that. But, of course, we're not ending this video off just yet. We got another bit of movie news to talk about. So, we're going to edit this all in together and see where that goes. Alright, so for this next bit of movie news, we move on to the horrifying horror film that we're getting this year, or quite possibly next year, since we just got the next trailer for it and all that, but we're not talking about that. We're moving on to movie news for Willys Wonderland, and for those of you who have not heard of it, but for those who have, you already know the basic premise, but for those who haven't, a little quick synopsis of what we've gotten so far for most of the updates we've gotten for it. Just basically what we know. So, we have Nicolas Cage as a sort of janitor that's working at this Chuck E. Cheese Disneyland place called Willys Wonderland. That, of course, happens to have animatronic characters that all of a sudden go completely insane and start killing everybody in the place. So yeah, this basically is kind of another Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff movie. But of course, with that, we are getting confirmed that we are getting the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which was confirmed by Jason Blum, and Scott has agreed on a script for that, but we're not talking about that right now. Talking about this, the premise for this one actually sounds really good. Considering it's not really a complete Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff, there's some bits of it in it that kind of resembles Five Nights at Freddy's. Something other than that. But what also we got besides another trailer for it, which should have been called Official Trailer 2 or just Official Trailer because it felt more like an official trailer when I watched it. By the way, I probably will say this at the end of the video just to let you guys know, but moving on. We actually also got posters for some of the characters. Now, I'm not going to go individually looking at these, but I'm just going to give you my thoughts on them. But I will show off what they look like. So, without further ado, here are the characters we got. Yep, pretty terrifying posters. Now, more recently, we actually got some new posters, and they were animated posters. They were actually pretty cool posters. Sadly, I could not find them on short notice, but it did introduce some other characters. Like, we also got a UFO Mexican turtle thing. We also got a chameleon character, which surprisingly, I bet they're more terrifying in the movie, though, when we actually see them. But in all honesty, I really do like these posters. They're really well made, and they actually give off a very creepy vibe. You know, if we ever do get a Five Nights at Freddy's poster or something like that. I will say the ones that are the creepiest that I've seen are the ostrich one, which I believe his name is Ozzy. We also have a fairy ballerina, which is called Siren. Yeah, pretty terrifying name for that. And of course, the main man himself, Willy Weasel. Pretty terrifying one for Willy, just so you know. Oh, also before I do end this off, if you guys do want me to do a reaction to the two Willys Wonderland trailers that came out recently, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll get on to it. But other than that, well, there you go, guys. That was my movie news update. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys are very, very excited to be seeing these two movies coming out this year. Either one of them in theaters or one of them on a streaming service, if they actually put it on a streaming service. Or if, again, the world can go back to normal once we get the vaccine and all that, and, you know, we'd actually go to theaters again and be normal again. Although we already were normal, it's just this virus has pretty much stopped us from being completely normal and, you know, living good, normal lives and stuff like that. But anyway, let me know in the comment section which movie you guys are excited for. Are you excited for the R-rated reboot of Mortal Kombat? Or, of course, this gory horror movie, Willys Wonderland? Let me know in the comment section down below. Well, there you go, guys. That's my video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. And, of course, be able to click the notification bell and all that. I almost forgot my outro. Sorry about that. So, I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, stay awesome, you beautiful people. Bye. Also, before I also end this video off, there is also a guy that I probably might leave a link in the description below for his channel, which is 3C Films. Guys, definitely go check this guy out. He's the one that gives all the really good movie updates, and he is an awesome person, so go check him out. Anyway, laters!